Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, the Cloudy Crow, and today we will be continuing our journey through My Hero Academia with episode 14. Now, in the last episode, we finally hit the episode that we all have been waiting for, the big fight between Midoriya and Overhaul. And let's not forget the MVP Eddie as well, because her quirk, we found out that there's two sides to it. It's kind of double-edged sword. She can sap people's quirks from them, and she can also enhance people's quirks. Now, she doesn't have full control over this, but it seemed like, at least in this moment, she was determined to take him down. She was determined to take out Overhaul, and that empowered Deku with the strength of the gods. Literally, this man went to 100%, completely destroyed Overhaul. Wasn't even close. Was not even close. He took him out, and then he even whipped out like the consecutive punches from One Punch Man. Like, he went all out, and the visuals were beautiful. The animation was amazing. Like, this is just like, you can't recreate this through the manga, and this is why I wanted to rewatch through this. One, because it's been so long, I've forgotten so much, and one thing that a lot of people that are like anime onlys don't exactly know is that consecutive punches move, that was not in the manga. That was completely new. I'm like 90% sure this was not in the manga. One, I don't remember it at all, and two, I went back and looked through the chapters, and I did not find that at all during this Overhaul fight. So that was just completely new. That was the animator's creativity at its best, and we've seen this many times before. The Midoriya versus Todoroki fight, that was also super flashy, amazing. Just, it was so cool going through all of the comments and seeing so many people thank the animator for this amazing episode, and it was amazing. But all of that being said, the arc is not over. This season is not over. We're only a little over halfway through, and trust me, there is more to come. This was the big fight of the Overhaul arc, and the Overhaul arc is coming to its end now, but we're gonna dip into another arc before the end of this season, and that arc is pretty sick as well, so you do not want to miss it. So if you guys are excited for the episode, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts on the episode down below, and subscribe. For more Slice Shonen content, make sure to check out the Cloud Crowd Discord, link will be in the description, and also consider supporting me and my channel through Patreon for as low as $2. But with that all out of the way, let's get right into this episode. Alright, so this is the part of the episode where you guys will grab your source videos. If you do not have one of your own, I will have one linked in the description. So all that you have to do is click the first link that you see, bring up the video, and then get ready to sync it with me, because we'll be starting episode 14 in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I love this music. The way they started it off. Oh man, are they gonna replay it? I'm all down for this, dude. Okay. Yeah. We just gotta tear him apart faster than he can rebuild himself. Here it comes. Dude, I replayed this scene so many times. Oh, dude, it's still good. It's still just as good as the first time. Dang, man. Get him out of here. Wrap it up. He's done. Dang, one thing I wish they would have included was after he did all those consecutive punches. Wait, no, I think maybe we did see it. It just happened really fast. I don't know. But I do remember his body was like, it was perfectly fine for a moment, and then these holes just started bursting from inside of him. That looked so sick, man. Dude. That stuff. That stuff is so cool, man. But anyways, the episode ended with a pretty important little scene from Nighteye. So clearly we're gonna be, this is the moment after the dust clears. We're gonna be checking up on everyone. We're gonna be locking up all of Overhaul's goons, and we have to check on Nighteye because he was in critical condition last time we saw him, and it's, I don't know, it was not looking pretty. It was not looking pretty. But we also, like, in the ending credit scene, I don't think they showed any scenes with Nighteye, so I don't know. Ooh, or maybe they just didn't want to spoil. Oh, this is the scene when he completely destroyed Rappa in the ring. Ooh! Who is this? Oh! Oh, the swordfish! Dang. He's putting in work. That's what he's doing. Look at him, out cold. Oh, snap. She can't control it. And it's starting to take its toll on him. Dang, he's actually Super Saiyan right now. Oh man. This is like one final, like, what's it called? Like final war cry. Holy! Oh wow, and it forced him out of there. It forced him out of that fusion. But the fact that, like, I don't even think Deku did anything right there. I think that was just the sheer power. That energy alone is what messed his arm up. Don't believe him, Eddie. Dang, and all everyone can do is just watch. Eraserhead! Oh my, the clutch! The clutch save, dude. Holy. Aizawa's the GOAT, man. Oh my gosh. He came in clutch so many times with his quirk. But all that matters is she's safe now. And there's Nighteye. Yep, and we locked him up. We got Fat Gum and Kirishima. Or my boy Slim Gum, my bad. Dang, look at all those bindings they have him under. Yep, we did it. Dang. Kirishima really went through a beating. I did not think he suffered as much damage as he did. There's nighteye. Oh, dang. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Let's go. But this is also where things got really kind of heated and complicated in the manga, like Boku no Hero community. Once this happened, everyone was kind of scrambling and debating how the heck Midoriya was able to like defy destiny like this, because like there's so many different theories out there. But like one thing, oh, oh, League of Villains, of course. I'll get to it in a second. I'll try to remember. That's twice. I love Himiko, dude. Yes, sir. It is him indeed. My boy Spinner is driving the getaway car. My boy Dobby. Dang, man. Oh, snap? Who is this dude? I have never seen him in my life. Aw, this isn't good. Uh, he's just there to distract him. Dang. Ooh. Oh, and it's still not enough. Oh, dang. He just trapped a whole hero in there. What the heck? He's out here catching Pokemon. Yep, they wanted to retrieve Overhaul. Dang. Oh, karma. Dang. Hit him right where it hurts. Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, when he lost that part of his arm from the dude with the orb, and when he got his other arm kind of chopped off, he didn't even, like, let out a scream. Not even a little, like, shriek. But then, once the thought of losing his quirk got into his head, that's when he just completely broke down. But yeah, the thing I wanted to mention before when it came to Night Eye's foresight is that I think the main issue with understanding it is the lack of information we have about it. Because we know he can look into the future, but I think the big question is, does he look into the future from that point when he activated his quirk? Or is it just the inevitable future that everyone's doomed to follow? Like, for example, if, I don't know, if he told someone, like, okay, if you go to work, you're going to get stabbed. And so he tells them, and that person just doesn't go to work. Does that, like, change the future that he saw? And that's how Midoriya was able to change it? Or is it just, like, inevitable? Like, the next day he goes to work. He thinks that, you know, he dodged the stabbing because he didn't go the first day. Then the second day he gets stabbed anyways. So it's a huge debate, man. I'd suggest if you're interested in, like, theory crafting and stuff, that'd be the place to look, like on Reddit and stuff. But look at Kirishima, dude. He is not happy. He kind of looks like Bakugo when he won the sports festival and got chained up like that. Oh man, his wife and kid. Let's go, dude. Is it just me or does Midoriya look kind of different? Like, I remembered his hair being longer, but his short hair makes his eyes look really big. Mm-hmm. Big man. Oh my gosh. Dude. Imagine what that must feel like. All those tubes going through his body, trying to keep him alive for as long as possible. Looks so much different without his glasses. That defied fate. Mirio. What? Dude. Man. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get emotional too over here. Holy crap. There he goes. And he died with a smile. Bright future. Alright. Man. Dude, there are some big things that I want to talk about in the end discussion. But first, real quick, we'll jump into the not end discussion, the end scene. So I'll catch you guys right over there. Okay. Alright, so we'll be getting into the end scene right now. If you guys are ready, you can skip ahead to 23:15, and we'll be starting this in 3, 2, 1, go. Whew, let's see what's in store next episode. Oh, Todoroki and Bakugo. That was the calm before the storm. Alright, smoldering flames. Whew. Now, for the end discussion, let's get into it right now. So, that scene with nighteye. Now, I'm a manga reader. I read the manga, but all of this happened so long ago. So I remember the big moments like Midoriya versus Overhaul, Nighteye passing away. Like, I remember those moments, but remembering how they happened is what I've forgotten. And that's why it still feels so new to me. And like, I had someone question me in the last episode, like, you know, how can you feel so excited and stuff when you've seen all this already? And one thing I just like to tell you guys, and hopefully you guys can understand, watching through the anime for this is so much different than the manga. There are certain like visuals and emotions that just can't be conveyed in manga. Now granted, manga like panels usually have extremely good detail and like visually they look really good, and that's usually what manga has over anime for the most part. But in this anime, they put so much work, so much time and effort and detail into these animations that it's almost on par with the manga. And that being said, it's also in motion. So like, yeah, you see the Midoriya versus Overhaul fight, you see that final punch that Midoriya does to take him down, but you don't see the range of motion, you don't see the lightning in the background, flash. Like, all of these visuals are just so powerful. And speaking of that, this moment with Nighteye. Now, I knew that Nighteye was going to die, of course, and in the manga, honestly, when it happened, like, it was kind of sad, but I wasn't too personally attached to Nighteye, just because, you know, he wasn't in the story for too long. But up until this point, he's earned my respect in the manga, and so when he passed away, I was kind of like, ah, dang, like, it sucks to see him go. But here in the anime, like, the way they pulled it off, it made me feel like, wow, like, dude, he's actually gone. Like, I don't know, it made me feel like so much more invested into the moment. And one thing that was especially powerful from that moment was when he kind of touched Mirio's face and looked into his future, and he said, "You're gonna grow up to be a fine hero." Like, that was so powerful, because imagine how that'd feel for Mirio, like your mentor telling you that, like, you're gonna be fine. He looked into your future, he knows you're gonna be this awesome, amazing hero that you've been working so hard to be, and now you can't let him down. Like, that gives you another reason to keep pushing yourself further and further to get to that goal. Because if you don't meet that goal now, you're not only letting yourself down, but you're also letting your mentor down. So now he kind of has his mentor in his corner, cheering him on, letting him know, like, you're gonna make this, and I'm gonna be there every step of the way watching you. And that was really powerful, in my opinion, dude. Man, this episode was a phenomenal episode, of course. Can't wait to see where the series goes from here, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love some of the surprises to come in future episodes, so I can't wait for that. If you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts on the episode down below, and subscribe for more Slice Shonen content. Make sure to check out the Cloud Crowd Discord, link will be in the description, and also consider supporting me and my channel through Patreon for as low as $2. But with that, I'm going to head out, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.